It's lovely to have you here in Strzegom. How do you feel about European Championships?
For me, to be very honest, it's actually the very first time that I am at a Junior Young Rider Championship, so I'm very excited, obviously.
How do you feel about the cross country? Have you seen it, and how do you feel? Is it going to be challenging for the riders?
It's beautifully built. It's all very honest, very clear. But of course, it's always a challenge to get the horses go inside the time and still safe enough, sure enough to get good for the team. And I think this year I've got the feeling that juniors, last year I had the feeling juniors was in comparison a little bit more difficult than the young riders, but I think juniors is the same level, and I think young riders is a bit more difficult than last year. That's my feeling.
Might be true, might be true. It is challenging for the young riders to be here, and the competition is quite high. Every team wants to win. What do you think is going to be the most challenging for them?
I think usually in the youth championships, the most challenging thing is to keep the nerves under control, because I think they all have proven that they're good enough riders, otherwise they wouldn't be here. But then to bring everything over these 3 days here, to perform well, to bring the very best, and for some to ride the very first time for their own country. So yeah, it's obviously, I think that's the most challenging part of it.
There are really good teams up here. Which team is going to be the most dangerous one?
Most dangerous one, the Belgian team, of course. The junior, our junior team now, we are in a very good position. We've got a strong junior team, but obviously many, 3, 4, 5 countries we can say, okay, have got a strong team, and it's going to be all into details, little details that might decide on who's going to win, who's going to just not going to win. And in the end, we can be very good. They all can be very good, but in the end, you need a little bit of luck, or at least no bad luck. And yeah, there's so many things playing at the end of the day that it's going to be very, very interesting. And for me, the most challenging thing for the youth is that they come for the first time at the championship, and I tell them in the beginning of the week, don't look too much at the others. Don't change now because you see someone good from England or Germany, and don't try to copy that. Stay on what you're good at, because you're here, you're selected for your country, and you have been good. So keep on to that. Stick on to that.
Lovely. One last question. Why do you love the sport so much?
I think for me it's probably the ultimate equestrian sport, because you somehow need to do everything with a horse. You need to ride dressage, you need to show jump, and at the end, okay, galloping with a horse around cross country. I think it's that what makes the whole difference, to have this partnership, a horse that trusts you really, to jump big things, to jump big fences, to jump sometimes where they don't know where they land. So I think all that is very, very special in this sport. I think that the trust on cross country between a rider and horses, for me, is the most interesting part.
What do you think is the most special part in this sport, and why do you love it so much?
Because in the end, if you want to do this sport very well, you need a lot of horsemanship. And these days, it's hard for us, for people who are for a long time in the sport, to teach the younger lads to have that horsemanship and to understand all the details, that everything matters. And as Kai says, you have to be good in 3 disciplines now. You have always had to be good, but now more and more it's very important to do well, and that makes it so interesting. It's not so easy, but that's just the nice thing about it.
Thank you so much, and best of luck here in Strzegom. Thank you.